Spots in my toes and I crinkle my nose. Wherever it goes, I always know.
Hi, I'm Paige Johnson. I'm your Jamberry Nails independent consultant, and I'm going to take a second just to show you how easy it is to apply your Jamberry nails. The first thing that you want to do is to make sure that your hands are oil free, that if you might have any moisturizer left on your hands, or if you have oily nail beds, you might want to wash your hands with your dish soap to make sure it cuts any grease on your hands. But for sure, you want to clean your nails with an alcohol pad, and what you can do, you can use your cotton swabs and just put some rubbing alcohol in it and clean it that way. Or you can buy these little containers. You can get them in your pharmacy section at your local grocery store or CVS or Walgreens. And you're just going to want to clean your nail beds with the alcohol and make sure that there's no oils or moisturizer or anything left on your nails. When we apply the nail sheet, we want to make sure that when we stick them, that they stick onto your nail and not onto your cuticle or onto your skin. So what you're going to do is you want to make sure that you push back the cuticles really well, so that when we stick them, we're not going to have any problems with where they're sticking. So you'll push back your cuticles. And now if you have very shiny and smooth nails, you'll probably want to buff them a little bit. Now you don't want to buff them very much. You don't want to damage your nails. You just want to take the shine off of them. So you can use a buffer or your file just to take the shine off of your nails. And then you're ready to go. When you order Jamberry nails, you'll get a sheet that looks like this, and it comes in all different sizes, so you'll get to figure out which size works best for you. And each strip will do 2 nails. So what I'm going to do is I am going to choose the nail size that is right for my nails, and I know this strip is going to do 2 nails, so I'm going to do my left hand and my right hand. What you'll do is you'll take some scissors and you're going to cut the strip in half, so you have 1 piece for each nail. Now what I found works best is if you stick the fingernail on, the nail shield on, and make sure that it's lined up before you press it down. So I've really just kind of attached it here at the cuticle, but I haven't pressed down on it yet, and I just make sure that it's going on straight. When you choose the size of your nail sheet, you always want to make sure that you're choosing a size smaller and not a size larger than your nail. If you choose a size larger, then it's going to get ripples and it's not going to fit right. So always choose a size smaller. Okay, so now that I have it stuck on here, there you can see that there is extra on the end. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off, because that's a way that I can get extra applications out of my nails, because I'll save these extra pieces for my toes. Now that I have my nail shield on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it. You can either use your blow dryer, or I'm using a Jamberry heater, or you can also use a heating pad or anything like that, whatever your heat source is. You're going to go ahead and put your nail shield in front of the heater. If you're using a blow dryer, what you'll want to do is hold it between your knees so that you still have your hands free. And as it starts to heat up, it's going to start to curl. So I've heated it a little bit and it started to curl. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start pressing it down. Each Jamberry nail shield is heat and pressure activated, so you want to heat it and then start smoothing it down. And I always start at the cuticle and work my way up. And so heat a little, press a little until I get the entire shield on tight. You want to make sure that there are no air bubbles and that the sides have been really pressed down, because you want it to be airtight. This way you can wash dishes, you can take a hot bath or a hot shower and not have to worry about your Jamberry nails coming off. So you really just get it pressed on well, and once you feel like you've got it on good, what you're going to do is you're going to let it cool for a couple seconds, and then we just need to file the excess off. So you're going to get your nail file, and you want to make sure that you file straight down, because if you are filing up and down, then you're going to be lifting that nail shield right back off. So we're going to file straight down and just file that excess off. So it comes off. And now the last thing that we want to do is we want to reheat the very tip to make sure that it's sealed where we just filed. And then I'm good to go. Now a little trick, if in the next few days as you're using your nails or you're doing different things, if it starts to lift at all on the end, hopefully it won't, you should, if you've applied it right, they shouldn't lift, but if they do start to lift at the end, a little trick that you can do, and I know it sounds silly, what you'll do is you'll take your curling iron or your flat iron and turn it on low, and let's pretend this is my curling iron. I have it on low because I don't want to burn myself, and say it's lifting a little bit on the end, all you do is you just tap it to it and it'll melt it back down onto your nail, and you shouldn't have any more problems with that nail. Alright, well I hope you enjoy your Jamberry nails, and it was so nice meeting you.